Could you explain the potential career path journey for someone either wanting to get into industrial automation or for those who are maybe already in it?
I'm going to really break it down in like six categories. One, starting with your education and maybe some hands-on training at the early stages, right? So you might want to pursue a relevant degree or a certification, within the electrical, mechanical, robotics, or even computer science. Try to get some opportunity, whether it's internships, hands-on training programs, workshops, courses, try to dabble even within your own programming, right? That's the beauty of engineers is tinkering, right? And system integrations. Two, now it's time to actually, get involved in maybe your first role, So again, I talked about the technician. That's a great entry point into industrial automation because, one, you get your hands on the product, you figure out what works, what doesn't, but also you're working with the engineers. You're starting to understand what they do and that partnership, but even maybe a coordinator, a junior programmer, like I mentioned, tinker, where you'll gain practice experience with automation equipment and software and systems. Three, then it's kind of leveling up, and you'll hear this continuous improvement as I go through this event because it's really important, especially in automation because it's ever evolving. So three, it's gaining more hands-on experience. So think about working on different projects, getting more industry focused, right? So maybe you want to be more focused and get more integrated with the pharmaceutical side of automation versus maybe the heavy industrial, whatever the case may be, right? But being able to be more robust in that skill set, and taking advantage of opportunities to learn new technologies and tools that are commonly used. Four, time to upgrade, specialize and in advancement. As you gain more experience along the way, find things that interest you the most, and again, continue to focus on that craft and being a SME out of it, right? People love what they do, especially engineers, but when you want to really make an impact, it's having a good focus versus maybe more of a broad stroke. So you might want to be more focused in maybe the machine learning aspect of automation, right? But also, again, take on some more complex, stretch yourself, whether it's a stretch assignment, a leadership role, a project management opportunity. You want to get into the design phases of it, the commissioning phases, right? It's always easy to stay in your comfort zone. Where you gain the most experience is when you start outreaching and doing something. And the last two, refining your craft, right? Continuous learning, continuous professional development. Stay updated with the latest technologies. Follow news articles or specific customers that are leading the way. Workshops, additional conferences, certifications. Again, engineers love talking about the work that they do, right? They also love helping other engineers be successful as well. So seek mentorships, network opportunities within the industry. And then lastly, this now is now developed into now you're a SME, now you're a leader potentially, and now you can be looking into senior positions, that have more of a strategic impact versus a singular project phase, whatever the case may be. So, this is where you can start maybe becoming even a controls consultant, right? Or a manager of automation projects and things like that. But, this path is flexible, and individuals might find unique opportunities along the way that might shape their career differently, right? But the key to advancement in the field of industrial automation is the commitment to continuous learning and adapting to technological advancements.